Good evening, YouTube. This is Someone Fishy, making my very first debut as a video game reviewer in Tokyo, Japan. Just to let everybody know, this is my own opinion. I am not a professional, but I have been playing games for a very, very long time, and I thought that this would be a good opportunity to let everybody know more about the game, helped visually by the famous Hayao Miyazaki, who created Ponyo, Spirited Away, Kiki's Delivery Service, etc. He's most popularly known for his Spirited Away because it gained awards in the United States. However, he is slowly becoming more popular after the release of Ponyo and Howl's Moving Castle. And so the game actually has a pretty much 90% visual bearing from Hayao Miyazaki. He drew everything, and I mean everything. When you are moving your character around the screen, I'm pretty sure you're looking at Hayao Miyazaki's handwork right there because it looks just like it. The game is very beautiful, and it's very beautiful. It feels like you are in a Hayao Miyazaki film. It's got the light colors that are not too pastel for you to really get bored with the picture. It's just the right amount of color. And the movement of the characters and the city layouts are all, of course, very original and very, very cool to look at. I actually spent a lot of time looking at the city than I did actually playing the demo. And I pretty much had the opportunity to play this beautiful game at the Tokyo Game Show. And so let's get started, shall we? So let's get some more historical information about Ni no Kuni. It is a role-playing game from the Japanese developer Level 5 and the animation studio Studio Ghibli. It is in development for the Nintendo DS and the PlayStation 3. However, I didn't have the opportunity to play the Nintendo DS version because the line was actually about an hour and a half, and so I got to play the PlayStation 3 version, which is, in my opinion, it's significantly different from the other game. So let's talk about the plot real quick, also from Wikipedia. It is about a 13-year-old boy named Oliver who's a resident of Hotroid City, and his mother suddenly died. His mother gave him a doll, and it reveals itself to be a fairy named Shizuku, who gives Oliver a magical book which allows him to go to the world of Ni no Kuni, which is a reality parallel to his own. And there, the boy may be able to revive his mother. He encounters several versions of people he knows. And I just realized I got a little sidetracked from the introduction I was doing. So about battles, it is actually a command system where you tell your little monster or creature or a Ni no Kuni creature to attack. It's more like you press the circle button out of all things to tell him to attack or to do a special move, or you can switch to yourself and use magic or maho, and then the game does it for you. It's pretty much one of those games where if you press the commands to do all the actions, no physical attacking like in other games like the new Final Fantasy 13 where you actually are attacking the opponents and stuff like that and using magic, etc. But it's still really fun to play with the command system because the one that I got to see, the first Ni no Kuni creature, looks actually a lot like Oliver. I think it's the little creature version of himself, and makes really cute noises and stuff, and makes it very enjoyable that way. Also, the actions that Oliver does when he's going to cast magic is still pretty freaking cool, because I mean he raises his wand up in the air like he's gonna say abracadabra or something, and the book that he was given flaps its pages in the wind really cool like while you're charging this spell, and it goes yeah. However, I am a little bit disappointed that the the fire spell that I saw was a little bit small in its explosive power, but I'm pretty sure you get some way cooler ones later. Otherwise than that, that's the controls. It seems pretty good for the controls. I think this seems to be more of a story-related game, which in my opinion is really good because I actually prefer games with stories. But you know, not all games can work out that way. Actually, I lied. I have to do one more quick little thing about the controls. You have to actually do most of your actions in the game with the circle button, which is very unusual for me because I'm so used to either talking to people with the triangle and doing actions with the X button. But I don't know, it's been a while since I've played a game with the circle button, I guess is the main thing. But with Kingdom Hearts, they allow you to incorporate all kinds of different buttons and stuff like that. But it still looks really, really easy to play. Really good stories. All the cutscenes in this game are drawn by Hayao Miyazaki, so you actually get to see pretty much the game as a Hayao Miyazaki movie. So if you are a huge fan of Hayao Miyazaki like I am, I'd suggest you get the game. It's a pretty fun game. It's really pretty. It looks like it's going to be a really good hit. Even here, it's not out yet. I think it's coming out soon, though, very soon. And the DS version is completely different. You actually do a lot of your own spells with the touchpad, where you draw out the symbols. That's from what I could tell with the pictures that were being passed around on the cameras. I tried stealing a couple of shots on the big screens, but they actually have signs next to the big pictures saying, please don't take pictures, and in English, so I can't make up the excuse that I am a gaijin, I do not know what I'm talking about. However, it looks really good. I'm probably going to get it, in my opinion. I am very finicky with my game choices, but it's Hayao Miyazaki, and it's very beautiful. And unfortunately, I have been attacked by beautiful, so I'm going to probably get it. If there are any questions about the Ni no Kuni game, please feel free to send me a message because I can give you my own personal experience while playing the PlayStation 3 version. Please remember that. Otherwise than that, this was my review from a personal experience being played and playing games for nearly my entire life. I probably, from the demo perspective, I'd probably give this about a 7.5, but it would probably get better if I got to play it a little bit more. How dare they only make me play for 15 minutes? They were against me. Anyway, thank you very much for listening.